Welcome to Heartland Dual Sport, guys. In today's video, we've got some fun topics coming up, and I've got some stuff I want to share with you. But before we get into the video, I do want to say this. One of my buddies over on the Gen 3 Tribe, our Facebook group, showed a picture of his brand new lime green KLR, and it's just covered. The entire bottom of it is covered with red dirt. And it reminded me of a video that I did. This is probably one of the first 4 or 5 videos I did when I started this channel. And I got to laughing about it, and I thought, you know, I bet you there's not a lot of people that go back and watch that video. Lord knows I wouldn't, because the audio was horrible, the video was horrible, but it was where I started. But here's what it is. If you'll get some of this vegetable oil, especially if you guys know that you're going to be hitting mud, stuff like that, you can spray and coat the inside of your fenders, and it makes your cleanup job a lot easier when you get back home, because a lot of that mud will fall right off with a garden hose or whatever else without any kind of scrubbing. And I haven't mentioned it in a long time, but that is something that I do prior to my long road trips as well, is go ahead and spray the inside of the fenders, both sides. And secondary to that, this company doesn't sponsor me. They're called SC1, and this stuff actually works pretty dang good, and it's a great way to clean your bike. It also kind of helps cut down on the static electricity, if you will, and dust kind of just blows off while you're riding. Now, of course, yeah, it'll still get dirty, but it's a great product. Again, I'm not sponsored by them. It's just something I really enjoy. But the fun stuff's to come. Let's get to the video. Here's what I want to talk about real quick. If you guys go back, and I'm pretty sure it was the trip to Michigan that I took. No, man, I don't know. No, it was the trip to East Coast last year. And I was coming back, and I was riding through a hailstorm. It was storming really bad. And I want to talk about the Georgia drivers again. I've bragged on them in the past, but this is where this is coming from, is I was going through, it was a massive storm. There was no real place in my mind to safely get off of the road that I was on. I looked back in my rearview mirror, and there's 3 cars, because I'm in 6 lane, if you will, 3 on our side, 3 on the other side, and there's 3 cars that have formed basically a wedge, and they're slowly following me about 300, 400 yards behind me, and keeping all the traffic off of me. And it was just almost like a godsend when it happened. And I mean, it was really cool. But what I want to talk to you about today is driver etiquette in state-by-state deal. And here's where I'm going with this. I'm going to put a little video clip. It'll probably be right here or right here that you can watch. And this is a video clip of my mailman driving through my yard. Now in Oklahoma, that was very rude. And I'm assuming it's very rude here in Texas as well. However, he has continually driven through my yard. And I remember telling Angie, as you guys know, I haven't been on any moto camping trips as of yet, because we've been trying to get stuff done around the house. We put up a fence, and I was so excited to get this front part of my property fenced with a gate. The driveway is very clearly marked. I mean, we've got red rock driveway, and there's just no way that you couldn't see the difference between the grass and the red rocks, and then the grass on the other side of the driveway. But as you can plainly see, he pulls up, and this is after my gate's up, because I really thought it would be over with, but obviously, as you can see here, it's not. And I'm curious, what is you guys' opinion in the various states that y'all live in, and is it rude where you live? Yes. And is it acceptable? Yes. You know, there's just so much to this that I just want to hear from you guys. Now, enough of that, because you guys know that I don't very seldom spend very much time on anything negative. I try to stay positive, and on a positive note, it looks like I'm going to be getting wet, because every time I try to plan a ride, it starts raining. It's raining again today, but I'm going to another beach soon, and I want to take you guys with me. So I hope you guys can subscribe, follow along, and come along with me when we go on this ride. It's going to be fun. It's going to be another really good trip. I know my buddies, the Brotherhood of the Bearded Pigs, have already started one moto camping trip up north. They're up around Michigan area, and I don't know for sure where all they went, but I'm looking forward to watching their video when it comes out as well. But again, guys, let me know in the comments down below, is it rude in your state to drive through people's yards? And what is your big plan? What are you planning on doing this spring or summer on one of your first rides, or what's the ride you're looking forward to the most this year? Please comment down below. Let us know what you're wanting to do. And man, wouldn't it be awesome if we can all meet up? Speaking of meet up, I'm going to see if we can maybe get something going this fall around Lake Texoma area, and see if that's something that, if there's any interest in that at all. I know we've got a bunch of people here in East Texas. There's a bunch of KLR owners around that Dallas-Fort Worth area, Oklahoma City area, that Texoma might be a great place for us to all try to meet up and do a moto camping trip. You guys let me know what you think. Again, comment down below. Oh man, before I forget, one other thing that I want to talk to you about real quick, and I'd like to hear some input from you guys. When I'm on my road trips and I'm taking these long rides, I love listening to my music. I got my own little playlist. It'll run through my GPS. As you guys know, I'm using that Garmin, and then I've also got that Cena headset deal in my helmet so that I can be listening to my music all the way down the road that I want to. Recently, I was thumbing through Facebook, and there's a little girl named Georgia, and she sings this song, House of the Rising Sun. It is bar none, the best version I've ever heard in my life, and it's absolutely, what?
It's Germany's The Voice for kids.
I thought you were saying I had something on my lip.
No.
My wife just informed me it's Germany's The Voice for kids,
yeah.
The kids edition of The Voice in Germany. The young lady's name is Georgia, and she sings The House of the Rising Sun. If you guys have never heard of it, type in Georgia House of the Rising Sun in the search bar at the end of this video. Let this one play all the way through and go watch it. This young lady is it's definitely a God-gifted talent that she has, and it's an amazing rendition of this song, and I wish I would buy that full version if I could find it anywhere. iTunes doesn't have it. But guys, it's phenomenal. Again, let me know what some of your favorite songs that you listen to when you're on the road. As always, have a blessed week. I hope each and every one of you have a blessed week. Again, we appreciate your likes, comments, and subscribes. And let's go ride